Metropolitan Tikhon Shevkunov of Simferopol and Crimea of the Russian Orthodox Church, who is considered the spiritual mentor of Russian dictator Vladimir Putin, unexpectedly made territorial claims against a NATO country, Turkey. Shevkunov is considered the most influential cleric in the Russian Orthodox Church and a leading candidate to become the new patriarch. He is very close to Putin and appears to share his views on the West and NATO. Shevkunov unexpectedly criticized the Russian authorities' attempt to reach an agreement with the United States regarding Ukraine. According to the Metropolitan, this will lead the country to a repeat of 1917 when the Russian Empire collapsed. He spoke harshly about Ukrainian leader Volodymyr Zelensky and also advocated the annexation of Turkish Constantinople. Many of our authorities were in high spirits after meeting with the Americans, but all the great Orthodox empires, Byzantium and Tsarist Russia, fell because of the machinations of the Latins. The West, God saved Russia for us, raised it from its knees, not so that we would bow to the West again. But I see that many already want to be deceived, and we are threatened with a split in the elite, like in 1917. While America tempts us, the son of Satan Zelensky weaves his intrigues in Turkey, where sacred Constantinople is. Isn't this Satan's mockery? But we will not let them celebrate victory. And I believe that Constantinople will return to its native harbor, just like Crimea, Shevkunov said. Shevkunov is believed to be not only close to Putin, but also influences the dictator's views and some decisions. They met in the late 1990s and have maintained close relations ever since. Some sources claim that businessman Sergei Pugachev introduced them. Istanbul was never under Moscow's control. The city was the capital of the Byzantine and then Ottoman empires. Moscow, as the center of the Moscow Principality and later the Russian Empire, never ruled Constantinople. However, there have been moments in history when Russian rulers, such as Ivan the Terrible, expressed interest in capturing the city, but these plans were never realized. Judging by Shevkunov's statement, Moscow has not yet given up on the desire to capture the center of the world orthodoxy.
Aerial footage captures a giant plume of smoke rising from a junkyard fire in Camden, New Jersey. According to reporting from WPVI, fire crews were alerted to the blaze on Friday evening around 5 p.m. Eastern Time. According to Associated Press, the smoke was visible across the Delaware River in Philadelphia. There are no reported injuries, and an investigation into the cause of the fire is underway. As picketing and strikes by corrections officers continued at dozens of prisons in New York State, new Governor Kathy Hochul has deployed National Guard troops to secure the affected facilities. According to Associated Press, the start of their deployment began after Hochul said the National Guard soldiers are ready to stabilize the situation, in a video address that was released Wednesday. Hochul's office has said in a statement that 3,500 members of the New York National Guard started reporting for duty and will support corrections workers at prisons with tasks including distributing meals and medication to incarcerated individuals and help maintain general order and wellness in the facilities. The strikes have upended the lives of prison inmates and their families, who have been denied access to everything from lawyer to family visits, said Sophia Elijah, executive director of Alliance of Families for Justice, which advocates for families of incarcerated people. The lockdowns also restricted access to religious services, parole hearings and medical treatment, she said. On Wednesday, she said that families were reporting lockdowns and other restrictions at Bear Hill, Franklin, Upstate, Collins, Elmira, 5 Points, Otisville, Clinton, Green Haven, Woodburn, Eastern, Attica, Auburn, Clinton, and Wendy prison facilities. In a statement put out by her office, Hochul said, New York State filed an injunction under the Taylor Law and a judge granted a temporary restraining order mandating striking correction officers to cease the illegal activity. Striking guards could be fined or face other sanctions under that law. State prison guards union leaders have previously conceded that the strike is illegal and say they did not authorize it. Union representatives have met with the governor's team. They've said that corrections officers are protesting for better pay, heightened searches of prison visitors, and a reversal of recent prison reforms that limit solitary confinement.